Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Here's big Aaron Judge. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Scorched to third. Alvarez is up with it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he just misses with a curveball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Stepping up to the plate,
baseman,
number 39. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Line drive to center field. Schebler is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the. So here is Avisail Garcia. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, Pedro Alvarez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Yanked on the ground down the line. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Pedro Alvarez becomes out number 2 this inning. Matt Davidson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Lester ready, the 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him, 1-1 now. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1. Lester has his target. Here it is on 2-1. Ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Swung on and missed, 3-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. So stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Greg Bird will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 8.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. In there, no balls and a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Hard ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting 9th. Shortstop.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that misses 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Schebler is retired, and there's 1 away.
8. Left fielder.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Melky Cabrera becomes out number 2 this inning. Fastball in there for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Here it comes on 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
0-2 now from Lester. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The first baseman, number
Striding
79.
in once again, Jose Abreu.
Abreu.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sanchez.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate. Yasmani Tomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
A changeup over the inside corner. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schebler ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Cabrera's there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
No strike.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Gordon will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Pedro Alvarez.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter.
At the plate, Matt Davidson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Greg Bird.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Shortstop, Jose.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good waist pitch, 1-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
0-2, here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side. Striding in once again, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Scott.
Here's a
Schebler.
curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Gordon is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 53.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 36.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lester has his target, 2-0 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the way. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
He throws him on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schebler is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, number
Ready
39.
for another shot now. Number 39. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 2-2 one more time. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. And he pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Pollock will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here's the 2-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings. Danny Farquhar has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so. So to start the 8th.
Number 43, Danny Farquhar.
A.J. Pollock started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Greg Bird stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Jose Iglesias.
Jake Marisnick will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
D. Gordon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runners back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Marisnick is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second, Iglesias. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in to score as well. 2 big insurance runs there as they've upped the lead now to 3. Zach Putnam gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 57.
First delivery to him on the way. Aaron Judge comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. High in the air out to center field. Schebler on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run across on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. At the plate, Ben Gamble. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. 3 runs already home here. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Garcia. And that retires the side. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Chase Headley is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Chase Headley.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Third baseman, number 24.
Stepping up now, Pedro Alvarez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Matt Davidson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Jake Petrichka enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Yasmani Tomas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him in the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager. Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. To first. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. In now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. Brett Gardner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Check on Gardner at second. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. And that's through for a base hit. Gardner rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Jake Marisnick. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though. That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it. This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Ball 2 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2. Now this is really the payoff pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Nate Jones comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Aaron Judge is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Set to get his day started, Chase Headley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. One and one, here it comes. To short. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is. And that brings up Scott Schebler, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. No problem here. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 53.
Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Iglesias onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Kevin Smith will be next. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being
on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Oh, man, so close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
A 7-0 shutout final today. John Lester with his